My name is Beturos Viraterta, and I'm assigned to make a trial balance to Samuel Barbo MD, an adjusted trial balance for the month ended March 31, 2009. The first account title is cash. According to the ledger, the total balances of cash is 16,450. Debit. The debit of cash is 16,450. Second is accounts receivable. The total balances of accounts receivable is 64,350. Debit. The debit of accounts receivable is 64,350. The third is medical supplies. The total balances of supplies is medical supplies is 24,350. Debit. The debit of medical supplies is 24,350. Fourth is medical equipment. The total balances of equipment is 95,000. Debit. The debit of medical equipment is 95,000. Fifth, notes payable. According to the ledger, the total balances of notes payable is 80,000. Credit. The credit of notes payable is 80,000. 6. Accounts payable. The total balances of accounts payable is 14,450. Accounts payable credit is 14,450 pesos. 7. Barbo capital. According to the ledger, the total balances of Barbo capital is 42,500. The credit is 42,500. 8. Barbo withdrawal. The total balances of Barbo withdrawal is 15,000. Debit. The debit of Barbo withdrawal is 15,000. 9. Medical revenues. That according to the ledger, the total balances of medical revenues is 110,300 pesos. Credit. The credit of medical revenues is 110,300 pesos. 10. Salaries expenses. Salaries expenses balances is 20,800. Debit. 11. Rent expense. Rent expense is 7,500. Debit. The debit is 7,500. Next is laboratory expenses. According to the ledger, the total balances of laboratory expense is one debit 1,800. The next is telephone expenses. Expense. The total balances of expense is 850 pesos. Debit. The debit of telephone expense is 850 pesos. Next is miscellaneous expense. The total balances of miscellaneous expense is 1,150. Debit. The debit of miscellaneous expense is 1,150. Next, the next total. The overall total of debit is 200,047 pesos. And the total of credit is 247 to 250 pesos. So, gets right nyo guys? Then, ano siya na total receipt